As you start to listen to these words, allow your mind to gently drift. And as you do, notice how your thoughts begin to move and shift in new, more empowering directions. It's interesting, isn't it, how setbacks, those moments when fear and panic seem to arise, they're not really what they appear to be. Instead, what if they're simply reminders? Reminders of how far you've come, how much you've grown, and how much more grounded you are than before. Imagine, if you will, how each experience of fear, panic, or uncertainty could be like a wave in the ocean, coming in, only to leave gently, smoothly, as you continue to stand firm, calm, and unshaken. Can you see how, when you look back, you can feel the subtle yet powerful evidence of your own growth? The way you respond now is different than from before. You notice your sense of calm expands, your peace deepens, and your ability to stay grounded becomes more natural with each passing day. And as you begin to recognize this shift, you can sense how your mind, it has a way of recalling the past, only to compare it with the present moment. And as you compare, you realize each challenge, each so-called setback, it's simply an opportunity to remember who you truly are. What if you were to say to yourself, as each day goes by, you take back your power, little by little, moment by moment? What if you noticed more and more how natural it feels to reclaim that inner peace and strength, as if it's always been inside you, just waiting for you to recognize it? With each moment you find yourself more peaceful, more loving, more compassionate. Imagine how much joy you can find in this process, knowing as you continue, your responses become more and more aligned with who you are at your core. What if it's true that, as you engage with life, you find yourself effortlessly becoming a more loving, compassionate, joyful person? Your mind already knows how to access those feelings. In fact, you may notice, with each breath you take, you begin to draw upon those inner resources, like reaching for a treasure chest within your own being. And now allow yourself to simply let that be true. You don't need to force it. You don't need to try to make it happen. It's already happening. It's almost as if your subconscious mind has already embraced this new way of being. This new empowered you. And every day you feel more aligned, more calm, more grounded in who you're becoming. Your responses to life, they now seem effortless, more natural, and each day feels like a step towards deeper fulfillment. Notice how easy it is to remember your power, to feel the ease of being at peace. And as you do, you realize you're shifting, evolving into someone who's more confident, calm, compassionate, and in tune with the flow of life. Every day, you take back a little bit more of your power. And as you do, you find your heart full of gratitude, your mind open to new possibilities, and your spirit more at ease with each breath. And the more you embrace this, the easier it becomes to simply let go and to trust in yourself and the journey ahead. And so, in this moment, in the next, and in the moments to come, you'll notice that you continue to become the very best version of yourself, effortlessly, joyfully, as you realize more and more how much peace, love and joy you already have within you, just waiting to be expressed. This is who you're becoming. This is who you've always been. And with each passing day, you simply continue to step further into your power, more grounded, more peaceful, more joyful. So as you continue to hear these words, you may notice how easily your mind can open to new ideas, new possibilities. It's almost as if your mind knows exactly how to absorb and integrate what's true for you at a deeper level, without needing to consciously think about it. In fact, the more you listen, the more you realize how natural it is to allow new, empowering beliefs to settle in, so smoothly, so easily. They feel as though they've always been there. You might find yourself effortlessly recalling, with ease, how in each moment of challenge, a small shift occurs inside. It's almost like a switch, a gentle switch, where fear and panic no longer hold power over you, no longer control your experience. Instead, you find, each time these feelings arise, they're immediately transformed into opportunities. Opportunities to remember how far you've come. Imagine for a moment how much easier it feels to trust the process, to trust that every experience that you've had has led you to this exact point in your life. A point where you're more grounded, more peaceful, more calm. You may even notice how it feels to deeply trust yourself, trust the natural flow of your own growth. And as you trust this flow, you realize how much easier it is to stay centered, no matter what arises. You're already seeing how you become more aligned with your inner peace, more balanced, more in tune with your true self. And as you continue to trust, you might sense your body already knows how to handle these moments of challenge in a new way. Your body knows how to respond with deep calm, groundedness and clarity. You're beginning to realize that with every passing day, you're more in control of your inner world. Perhaps you're already noticing how much more effortless it is to regain your calm, to remember how peaceful and loving you truly are, even when old patterns are trying to resurface. And as you begin to sense this, you know that every day you take back a little more of your power. Your power to be calm, to be peaceful, to be joyful. You may also start to see how these beliefs that you hold about yourself, those beliefs you've held for so long, they're shifting, changing in the most beautiful way. You may even find it impossible to hold on to the idea that setbacks are anything other than stepping stones on your journey to greater growth. Each setback simply reminds you how much stronger and more resilient you've become. You're now starting to feel, with a growing sense of certainty, that setbacks no longer hold the power they once did. Instead, you find yourself using them to fuel your growth, your evolution, your inner power. It's fascinating to consider how quickly your subconscious mind has already absorbed these changes, and how quickly you notice them showing up in your everyday life. Perhaps you've already started to see the subtle shifts in the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you respond. It's as if these new beliefs, they become a part of your very fabric, woven into every cell, every thought, every action you take. You can feel them becoming more natural, more effortless, as if your mind now operates from a place of inner peace, love and strength. And when you think about how much more calm and grounded you feel, you may notice the world around you seems to respond in kind. You're already seeing how your newfound peace, your growing inner strength, naturally draws you to a place of love and compassion. It's as if with each passing day, you become more in touch with your true, joyful nature, and it begins to radiate outward, touching everyone and everything you come in contact with. You can almost hear your inner voice now, that quiet, knowing voice within you, telling you just how easy it is to continue this path of growth, reminding you that every day is a new opportunity to expand and to deepen into the best version of yourself. And as you hear that voice, you realize just how much you've already accomplished. Your beliefs, those old beliefs, the ones held you back, they're now being replaced by a more powerful truth. You're peaceful, loving, compassionate and joyful, and every day you experience that more and more. So as you continue to move forward, each step becomes easier, more natural and more empowering. You are, quite simply, stepping into your own personal power in the most beautiful way possible. And with each new experience, you reaffirm your ability to remain calm, grounded, and filled with love and joy. There's nothing you need to do to make this true. It's already happening. You can trust that every word you hear, every thought you have, every breath you take, continues to install these beliefs more deeply into your subconscious mind. And with each passing moment, these beliefs, they become more and more a part of who you are, who you've always been, and who you're becoming more of every single day. It's already happening. You're already shifting. You're already becoming more peaceful, more loving, more compassionate, and more joyful. And you know, this is just the beginning. As you continue to reclaim your power, moment by moment, day by day. This is your journey, and it's unfolding perfectly as it should. So as you continue to relax, with each breath you take, it becomes even easier to allow these empowering thoughts, these new beliefs, to settle deeply and naturally into your mind. And notice how, with each word you hear, you feel a little bit more in tune with your inner self. It's as if your unconscious mind is already accepting these new truths as your reality, knowing they're the foundation for your ongoing transformation. Perhaps you begin to feel how effortlessly you can tap into a state of calmness now. How each moment of fear or uncertainty is simply a reminder, an opportunity of how far you've come. Isn't it fascinating how something that once felt like a setback now feels like a gift? A gentle invitation to reflect on your growth, to notice how your strength has deepened, how your peace has expanded, how your inner calmness is now your natural state. And as you notice this, you realize just how much easier it's become to stay grounded, to remain centered no matter what might come your way. And as you feel this shift, notice how your responses to any challenge become more relaxed, more aligned with your true nature. Your mind, which once might have panicked in the face of uncertainty, now instinctively seeks calm, seeking peace and clarity. It's almost as if, with each passing day, you find it more effortless to remain grounded. It's almost as if your subconscious mind knows exactly what to do, how to respond, without needing to consciously think about it. And now, with each passing day, your natural state becomes one of balance, peace and joy. It's almost as though your mind is constantly reaffirming these new beliefs, these new truths. With every moment you experience, you begin to notice how deeply peaceful you feel, how loving and compassionate you become, and how naturally joyful you are, regardless of the circumstances. It's as if your unconscious mind is constantly reinforcing this inner state, the state of peace, love and joy, every time you let go and trust in it. So imagine how much more powerful you feel now, knowing you are in control of your responses, that every setback becomes an opportunity to show yourself just how much stronger, calmer and more resilient you are. You've already discovered how natural it feels to take back your power, to reclaim your peace, and to respond with love and compassion. Every moment of growth, every moment of reflection, it reinforces your belief that you are becoming more of who you're meant to be, strong, calm and centered. And with every experience, you begin to notice your subconscious mind effortlessly associates calmness with clarity, peace and power, and joy with confidence. You may find these new empowering beliefs, they begin to seep into every aspect of your life. Every challenge becomes a chance to reflect on how far you've come, how much you've grown, how much more peaceful and loving you feel. And now it's almost like you can feel the deepening of your inner strength, as if your unconscious mind is aligning itself with this new version of you. It's as if your mind knows how to guide you to peace, to inner calm, and to joy, without even having to think about it. In fact, the more you relax, the more your body and mind simply know what to do, to trust in your own ability to navigate each situation with grace, knowing that peace is always available to you. And as you continue to move forward, notice how the sense of empowerment continues to grow within you. Each passing day brings more moments of reflection on how far you've come. Each moment of remembering your growth brings a deeper sense of gratitude for the inner strength you now feel. You begin to notice how your thoughts are naturally becoming more aligned with your true self. Thoughts that are peaceful, loving, compassionate and joyful. And as you continue to notice these changes, it becomes clearer your unconscious mind is now fully aligned with these beliefs. You don't need to try. You don't need to struggle. This is simply who you are now. This is how you naturally respond to life. You're constantly being reminded, effortlessly, of your own growth. How much more calm, peaceful and grounded you've become. In fact, every moment is a subtle reminder of your growth. It's like your unconscious mind is continuously reinforcing your strength, your calm, your peace. And now, as you embrace this deeper understanding, you realize you've always had the power within you. It's always been there, quietly waiting to be acknowledged. With every breath you take, with every moment you reflect, you begin to feel more peaceful, more calm, more grounded. And as you embrace these new truths, you begin to notice how your life naturally shifts. You find yourself responding to challenges with more ease, with more clarity, with more joy. You understand more than ever before that each moment of fear or panic is not something to avoid, but a reminder, a powerful, gentle reminder of just how far you've come and how much stronger and more peaceful you've become. With this understanding, you feel more aligned with your deepest self, more connected to your inner peace, and more attuned to the joy that's always present within you. Every day it becomes easier to feel calm, to stay grounded, and to take back your power. You know with each passing day, you're becoming more of the person you've always been meant to be. Peaceful, loving, compassionate, and joyful. And in this process, you become more powerful than ever, more in control, and more at ease with the flow of life. It's happening now more than ever, and you're ready to embrace all the beautiful changes that are unfolding. Every day, in every way, you continue to grow, and every day you continue to feel more peaceful, more loving, more joyful. And as this truth settles in, you realize it's not a process, it's a natural unfolding of who you truly are. It always has been, and it always will be.